First thing that Aid says to me is, hey daddy. Still really wish that they added the L96 to this, or even like a PSG or something. Anything from Black Ops 1, honestly. Such a disgusting Treyarch fanboy. Which is weird too, because most of my, you know, Call of Duty videos have been done on like the Modern Warfare series and shit, but... Oh! I haven't hit a quad feed on this in I don't even know how long at this point. I think I actually have more 5-ons than I do quad feeds on this. I'll just never be as good on PC as I am on console. It's just, there's way too much experience in my console shit for me to actually even catch up anywhere near close on PC. I will say though, playing a lot of Fortnite and other games on PC have helped me a lot. Shit, I used to have a hard time just navigating some menus. I'm a little bit more confident myself. There's a little bit of doubt there. Okay, a good amount of doubt, but I've just been watching E3 the past couple days at this point. I actually had the opportunity to go to E3 last year, but I didn't get the chance to go, and even then, I mean, honestly, I feel like whenever I go to these events that especially even have games at it, like going to PAX and shit, usually like there's all of these lines and stuff, and all of these people are like, you know, waiting to play all these new games, or at least see the new games or whatever. Me, I didn't play any games. I didn't even bother standing in line. Just way too impatient when it comes to video games, so honestly, if I sat around in these lines trying to play all the games that I was excited to play at that time, if I had spent that time in lines trying to play those games, I wouldn't have been able to like talk with anybody. And also when I was there was a lot of you guys that were coming up and saying hi to me and taking pictures and stuff like that, so getting in the lines and shit was just, yeah, it's kind of pointless. But here at Anaheim, hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some Black Ops 4. I don't know how many games they're gonna allow me to play. I feel like, honestly, it's probably gonna be like a thing where I wait through a line for a certain amount of time, hopefully not that long. It's probably gonna be a long time. And then I probably have to go to the back of the line and go through the line again after playing like one game or something. I don't know, I just can't imagine that I could get that much game time in, especially with the people that went to like an exclusive capture event and they only got like 3-4 games at most or some shit. So I'm probably only gonna get like one game in, but I'll try my best to explain exactly how it feels. I've been hearing recently from a lot of people, the more that they've thought about it, even though the game looks a lot like Black Ops 3, it's not exactly Black Ops 3, but just boots on the ground. Like, the game just plays differently. It's actually kind of scary to think about, because it's a possibility that if the game is moving towards this more strategic kind of gameplay, with your deaths actually mattering and not just like brainless TDM running into each other 6v6 or 9v9, instead it's this 5v5 stuff where they're trying to be more like methodical and strategic, it's gonna be really difficult to like get quad feeds and all that other shit on this game. Especially, I mean, sniping actually looks good, so I can't imagine that you can't do it. But the sniping looked really nice, at least from what I've seen so far, unless they nerf it, which is a huge possibility since the game is still in early stages. I think conference is tomorrow, actually. There is probably where we're gonna get a lot of the information from. This is also probably when they're gonna announce whenever the beta is, because they didn't talk about the beta or anything like that. It was already confirmed that, you know, there will at least be a beta, just not really sure when. And even Vonderhaar himself, I'm not really sure what time they're going to put it at, like if they're gonna put it closer to release, further away from release. Sitting here like a little kid just trying to get more information like half the time, where I'm just like, this mic sound embarrassing, but did anybody else have, I called it a pee dance when I was little. Whenever I had to go to the bathroom really bad, I would just be standing in place wherever I am, whether it's out in public or sitting outside of a bathroom waiting for people to come out or something, and I just sit there and do this thing where I just keep stepping like this. It's kind of this anxious thing where I try to distract my whole body by doing something else. I would just sit there and just kind of pace in place. That's kind of how I feel just waiting for information on this game. I know a lot of people are just kind of feeling weird about it, but the more gameplay that people are seeing, the more new things that are being announced and talked about, and the more that people are watching the gameplay and stuff and dissecting it, more and more people are starting to come around to it and be like, this actually looks really solid. Trust me as a person that didn't play Black Ops 3 that much, like, okay, looks really nice, there's colors, thank you. But past that point, you know, the art style and all that shit, like, I loved how that looked on Black Ops 3, but I was never truly used to it, so it didn't really turn me off seeing it because it was almost new to me. Obviously, I've watched like a million Black Ops 3 montages and shit, but hanging out with the Grind Squad and all of them are just filled with a bunch of Black Ops 3 freaks. Pesty, Sprat, Kitty, all of those guys are among like the top ranked snipers on there. It's just disgusting. So the times I did play it, I did get to see this game at its peak as far as performance goes and what you can actually do in montages and shit. And although I don't really care about, you know, all of these advanced movement games, Black Ops 3 as a game was super nice to watch. There's just so much shit that you can do. Clear difference between all the experienced players and the not so good players. There's always a difference between the two, but Black Ops 3, that divide was massive. Real Jev boys, I can confirm. Here we go.
Care package on the way. UAV online.
Gonna be able to play at least one game, so I'll let you guys know exactly, you know, how it's gonna feel and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna allow me to record and all of that kind of shit. I think it's just gonna kind of be like a sit down and play kind of deal. At least I'm assuming. I don't really know. Oh, that could have been a fucking quad. At least a trip. Holy shit. I feel like I'm just gonna get destroyed when I go and play the one game that I'm gonna be able to play. this that small little bit of lag. I'm out. I'm out of here. Yeah, hopefully, it'll go smoothly. Probably just gonna play one game, get absolutely destroyed on it, not even have a chance to explain how it felt, other than how it feels to get completely prone-boned by all the other elites that are playing there, so. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be like the only guy there that has played Call of Duty in like the past couple years or some shit, and I can actually just get a good feel for how the sniping feels instead of going like 6 and 30. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popped up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.